Welcome and welcome back. You're watching Kiera's Luxe Life, where I bring you all things fun, beauty, luxury, lifestyle, and today is no different. Today we are doing a fall wish list. Oh yeah, yes we are. There are definitely some new items, and girl, I got the iPad out, so you already know. I'm going to be throwing it up on the screen, show you some of the new releases, some new items that I'm definitely trying to keep my eye on. Maybe I've been having my eye on, I don't know. Let's go. So, the first one we're going to talk about is a few items from Poland. First one is going to be the Numero Dix. I actually stopped by Poland earlier this year. I got to go to the New York store in Soho. I also see that they just like opened up a store, I believe it's in Tokyo, or it's opening this week rather, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Streamlined, does not look like the store in New York. Open, definitely I'll try to add some footage in there, add some clips in there of what it looks like, but it's absolutely gorgeous, and I think it's cool that Poland is looking to expand. I have also seen, like, just out and about, I've seen more and more Poland bags, and one of the bags that I have seen is the Numero Dix. So this particular one is a change in, I won't say it's a change in design, but there is a mock croc element. They call it Numero Dix Edition Crocodile Numbuk Toque. Here, I actually wouldn't look at the taupe color. I would actually look at what they call Numbuk Polar, and it is this gorgeous blue, absolutely phenomenal. And just something about that detailing there, it looks like the craftsmanship is absolutely magnificent, and I'm sure it will be. I did get to try on the Numero Dix when I went to the store in Soho, and I think it's a cool bag. They actually have a color, I believe it's called a textured green, that I was looking at the time, which is funny in and of itself because I'm not a green person, but I find myself more and more just like gravitating toward the color. They also had it in the numero un, in the nano size. Definitely I have an unboxing on my channel as well. I'll try to link it somewhere here or link it at the end so you guys can see the unboxing and what I picked up from the Poland store in Soho. But definitely great handbags, great craftsmanship, and definitely something I think you would want to check out and enjoy. So the typical textured leather goes for $460, whereas the mock croc situation goes for $500. I think it's a dope look, and I think it's something that's kind of like refreshed with the quality of a luxury brand. Definitely the quality is there, and the price point is a great price. All right, so the next piece that I want to talk about from Poland is the Numero 9 in Mauve. So this is a newer release color in the last maybe 6 weeks or so that has come out. I think this color is absolutely stunning. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see this one in person. This was released after I had been to the store. I had seen maybe one story, like somebody had it up on their stories. They picked up something else at the store, and this was kind of like in the background. I was like, I peeped it. I seen it, yo. I seen it. And it looks just as magnificent as it does here on screen. I think the color is something, it's a good color, and it's something that I've kind of been waiting for a little bit. I do have, and I'm kind of peeping over at my collection, I do have something similar, actually a couple things similar to it in my collection, so I'm 50-50 on it right now. But I definitely think I do want to add it to the wish list. She is currently going for $420, so there hasn't been a price increase as of yet, but somehow deep down in my spirit I feel like there will be a price increase before fall. I feel like between now, this is September, I feel like between September and November there will be a price increase. Hopefully I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong, but I feel like something's coming. So definitely I think this color is going to be one. In addition to the Tonka. Now I tried on the Tonka when I was there. I actually tried it on in this color called Wheat. Absolutely stunning color. At the time I was on the hunt for this color in the Numero 9 Nano and the Numero 9 Mini, and they did not have it. It was sold out. I'm like, I missed that one. I missed the Glacier Blue, so that's why I'm like, next if I see something else I'm just gonna have to jump on it, because they go and they sell out like boom. Anywho, they have the Tonka in the color called Textured Laurel, and I think this is an absolutely stunning piece. Of course, as we're coming into fall, I can definitely see some folks saying, why would you want like a light green kind of bag? I get it. However, it's not winter everywhere. You know, I definitely have some travel and some trips coming up, places I'm gonna go, and I think this right here is She doing some things, y'all. She doing some things. So I definitely want to check her out. Now, here, honorable mention here will be the new handbag called, I believe it's pronounced Nod. It is spelled N-O-D-D-E, and they have some nice colors in here as well. What I was kind of surprised is that the bag seems to be kind of thin. Like, see how like this is thin? It seems like it's thin. And I'm not really sure about that. It seems just like the bag should be a little thicker just for the stature. And also where you see the weaving pattern kinda, where the bag comes together, those actually go through the bag. There is no lining in the bag. So like, let's say if you have like a lip liner or like a lip, a lip pencil or an eyeliner or something like that, that could go through and slide right through any of those sections there on the bag. So not really sure about that. Aside from that, if you don't have that kind of issue, of course you could use like a mini bag to put in the bag, but I'm not sure. When I say mini bag, I mean like a multi-push accessories or like another kind of like makeup pouch, but I'm not sure the bag in its entirety is really big enough for that. But I would say don't knock it till you try it and give it a shot. All right, so next up is going to be a couple fragrances. Two fragrances I have my eye on. One is the Gucci Flora Gorgeous Magnolia. This is the Eau de Parfum. This here is a new scent. I actually have gone personally and checked it out, and it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous, just as the name says. I do have the other ones in my collection, the Jasmine and the Gardenia. I absolutely adore those. As of late, I've definitely been gravitating more toward the Jasmine than the Gardenia, so I'm definitely looking to re-up on that one soon. But then this cutie came out, so I definitely think this would be a nice addition to my collection. They do have the 3.4 ounce, 168, 1.7. Some sites say 1.6, other sites say 1.7. Not really sure what that's about, but that's going for 133. The 1 ounce, the 1 ounce, the 1 ounce is going for $100. And then they just released on the Sephora website the pen. Now sometimes you'll have the pen and it's like a spray, and then other times you'll have the pen and it's like a dab, like a wrist dab kind of situation. Not sure. Okay, I wasn't sure I was explaining it the best way, so I said let me go over and just grab a few off my off my vanity. So here, this is one of my favorites. This is Good Girl Carolina Herrera. She is the shoes. I have the shoes as well. I actually get these pens typically for like travel, because I'm not bringing a full-size fragrance because something will happen I'm not doing that for travel. So I usually get the pens. Anyhow, Carolina Herrera, this is Good Girl. She comes in a roller ball. So she looks like this. Again, even though the pen is about the same size, she has a roller ball. Roll it on, boom, boom. Out the door, great for, oh, it smells so good. Great for travel. Now, this one here this is the Gucci Flora. This is Gorgeous Jasmine. Again, what I was mentioning before, just like the pen here, same size, of course, just a different color. The Jasmine, of course, is green. The Gardenia is pink. But when you take off the little lid here, you'll see she has a pump. So this is the pen. So this is what that one will look like there, just in the Magnolia scent. So I think definitely that will be a cute addition. And of course, $38, obviously compared to the other ones, it's more affordable. But again, for the size, it's not that much product. It's 0.33 ounces or 10 milliliters. So it's not too small, but it's not too big. What I will say is, for some of the newer fragrances, the inflation went whoop, whoop. And this is definitely one of them, especially with that 3.4 ounce being $168. Why? So part of me inside, I want to wait for a sale. I have definitely been peeping, waiting for, because I am Rouge, I'm waiting for the Sephora VIB sale. But usually I feel like they have a sale like in August sometime, and I don't know if I missed a sale. I don't know if they just didn't have a sale. Definitely let me know, comment down below, because usually they have a sale and I didn't see the sale. I didn't, So if you have points and you're looking to get something soon, definitely go for your points. But full price, so no ma'am, no ma'am. Now the second fragrance I've also been checking out is the new one from YSL. Live l'Absolu Platine de Parfum. Right? I don't know why the names keep getting longer and longer. Anywho, sold out. When I stopped by, they actually didn't have this one out yet. I'm not sure why. It's that stuff is being released, but it's not in store. Especially if it's like, I'm gonna call it a flagship store, but like a high volume store. I'm there. I'm in the store to check out a few products, and I'm like, but where is the product though? Like, I'm like, this released like a couple weeks ago. Where is it? Like, where is it? Because sometimes you see something online and then you go see it in person. You kind of like, oh, that's what I thought it was. Yeah, throw it in the bag, add to cart, check out, boom. And then other times you're like, you go to the store, you go in store, you see something, you kind of like, oh, I didn't realize it was gonna be that small. Oh, that's not the color I thought it was gonna be. Let me leave that one alone. So definitely, especially with this mirror-esque type packaging and this bottling, I don't know. I did peep the reviews. I don't see them now. I did peep the reviews, and there were some that, you know, showed kind of bottle of it, and it did look like that, but something about it is just, it looks very promo-y to me. Now, here's the biggest kick. So they have the 1.7 ounce, $162. Let me let that resonate for a minute on what I just said. That's the 1.7 ounce, $162. Now, the 3 ounce, $192. So, she need to be having it in a bottle. I don't know why. Any brand can charge what any brand wants to charge on whatever they want to charge. I'm not saying that. But I don't know how the brand is going to be able to justify the price point. Now, part of me is like, same thing with what some of the big companies do, like the big three, especially Chanel, Louis Vuitton. At some point in time, consumers began to question what they were getting for the price that they were paying as compared to the product. And I definitely think this is going to be one of those products where, of course, you're always going to have some folks that are going to buy anyway, especially getting 20% or even like a 25% off now. Saint Laurent is running a 25% off now sale on their website. So definitely it does not include this product because this is a new release. However, it does include some of the other ones. So if you're looking at some of the other releases that are already out, pop over there, put the code and get you 25% off. Because that's the best way to do it. Now, something like this in this particular item, I would most definitely wait for a sale. I absolutely would not pay full price. I wouldn't advise anybody to pay full price. I don't even know even with the points, they don't even, you know, really let you stack the points. With 500 points, you get like $10 off, unless you have rewards for the Sephora card. Or if you same thing with Ulta, if you got something going on with Ulta and they're offering it over there, and you have rewards and stuff over there, then and it makes sense. Okay, but in my opinion, $192, you could get 2 different fragrances for the price point. Now, of course, compared to some men's fragrances are usually more affordable. To rant for a different day, even by the same brands. So definitely, if you're looking for a gift, you got something coming up, back to school is coming up, hey, you're looking to get something fresh, I would definitely either one, look to see if they have a mini or if they offer this in like a pen version. I have not seen this yet, but I'm sure it will come out in like, either in like a roller ball or something like this. This one here, all right, something like this. I grabbed another one. Again, this is Black Opium, another one that I do like and use quite a lot. This is my travel one, and I'm trying to remember, I think this is a spray as well. This one's a spray as well. This one's not a roller ball. So definitely at some point in time, they may come out with one, $20, $40, you know, and see and see if you love it. But I definitely did see in the comments some reviews, some folks saying, hey, you know, I like it. I don't think it's worth $200. I don't think it's worth the price point, and for that reason, I'm returning it. So definitely let me know your thoughts. Have you picked this one up? What do you advise on it? Because I'm peeping it. Unfortunately, I've not gotten to see it and smell it personally in person, but hopefully within the week or two, I will be able to do that and kind of make a more definitive decision. It is listed as intense you know, as compared to some of the other fragrances. I currently do own the EDP, the EDT, and I like them. I like them. As far as the Intense, the original, I felt was a little much. I felt was a little much. So definitely interested to see what this one will be. And also notice here, at least not as of yet, they're not offering it in a 1-ounce size. Now, most of my fragrances I do have are between the 1.6 to 2-ounce size range. So just for my vanity and per continuity purposes, I usually go for that size range because I feel stuff that's from fragrances that are much bigger or much smaller kind of look out of place. But that's a personal preference. However, if you do have, of course, most of your fragrance in and around that 1-ounce size range, you know, you were looking for a 1-ounce situation here, it should at least be offered. This is the Too Faced Maple Syrup Pancakes Eyeshadow Palette. I absolutely love this color story. I think, you know, I want to say this is their holiday palette. Again, this is another one I went and saw the other day. They didn't have it. And then I had ended up having to go somewhere else, and Shapes Out, they had a Sephora up there too. They didn't have it. They didn't have it either. So I was kind of like, And what one of the representatives had kind of mentioned, she was like, oh, if you're Rouge, you may be able to go online, add it to cart. And maybe that's why you're seeing it, but technically it's not out yet, and they're allowing Rouge members and CER members, if you have the app, to be able to go onto the app, do it, add to cart, and maybe you'll get it like a week or two before those individuals that are not. And I was like, oh, so, which was interesting, you know, concept too. I didn't realize, I don't even know, like, I know they've been Rouge events, but I felt that they were just events, not something that the brand has decided to do. So it seems like they're kind of morphed into that, you know. And I guess individuals who are Rouge are more likely to buy some of these new releases, you know, sooner as compared to, you know, being Beauty Insider. I don't know. But I didn't realize that I was only seeing it here, like you see here, add to basket or add to cart, because of it. So definitely keep that in mind. Or sometimes if you see items and it says they're out of stock, maybe they're not really out of stock. It's just a Rouge thing. So definitely keep that in mind. If you're not sure, definitely reach out to the store, call ahead and ask. All right, so next up, I'm going to share with you 2 jewelry pieces that are both from Tiffany. These 2 jewelry items, one got my eye on is they call it Tiffany Hardware Link earrings. Now the Tiffany Hardware Link earrings, I want to say they've been out maybe 9 months, 9-10 months or so, not all that long. And the collection seems to be a hit. They have different things. They have earrings, bracelets, like chunky chains, and so on and so forth. And one of the items I think is dope. What I can say is between the gold, the rose gold, gold silver, not sure about the pricing, because it's like, of course silver would be less, but gold, rose gold, you know, really. But I think I love the aesthetic of it. And you see here, it's just like a dangly, just kind of like, I think it's cute. I think it's cute, especially for a hair up moment, a hair up situation. So I definitely think it's an absolutely stunning piece and a way to kind of dress up or zhuzh up just a, you know, a regular everyday outlet, a regular everyday outfit. And the second piece that I'm looking at is the Hardware Double Link Pendant. So the pendant, again, very much reminiscent like the earring. You'll see the bracelet here. The bracelet is gorgeous. The bracelet is gorgeous too. But you see here the necklace, talk about the necklace. The necklace, this is what it looks like, and it has the double chain there. I think all stones or all the diamonds on there, I think that's too much, but maybe one is maybe cool. I think that's a cute, aesthetic. I think that's a cute get up. They do offer it in just no stones as well, just the pendant as is. I think that's a nice look as well, and also a nicer price point too. A nicer price point too. It's like under half the price as the one with one stone. A nice aesthetic there. Again, it says Tiffany on the side. Again, this is another piece I think I would just wear just because. Just because, not necessarily for like a specific event or for a particular reason or purpose. Because at the end of the day, events are nice. We do go to events, yes, but do we go to events every day? No. So in my opinion, to kind of purchase things just for an event or for a specific or special occasion where we're not having those special occasions day in and day out, when will you get to really enjoy you know, enjoy your jewelry and enjoy your items. So I definitely think these are cute pieces that I will be checking out, and they are being added to the wish list. Definitely comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on today's video. Do you have any of the items I mentioned on your wish list, or are you considering a few things now to put on the wish list now that I'm talking about them? And as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.